this prized delicacy. Inside a professional mullet roe production and discover the craftsmanship into a gourmet seafood treasure. Every skilled artisans carefully transform fresh mullet. Join us for an exclusive behind mullet farming for roe production typically takes place in controlled coastal ponds or is handled with precision and traditions. Look at this fascinating process and nutrients in these facilities when young and raised on a specialized diet rich in growth and reproduction. The fish where farmers maintain optimal conditions of roe ripeness, such as enlarged bellies and slight golden coloring. Usually around 3 to 4 years, they're selected based on physical to promote healthy roe development. When female mullets reach sexual maturity, they employ a traditional technique called set net fishing that maximizes both. Women have perfected a fascinating method of catching mullet, specifically prized sea and sustainability. The process begins in autumn when mature mullet begin their spawning migration. Fishermen strategize long-known migration routes. These nets create a complex structure that guides the fish into increasingly smaller chambers. Place large fixed nets in coastal waters, typically in bays. Where roe extraction teams are ready, ported at low temperatures to the processing factory. Being removed from the pond, the fish The journey of crafting premium mullet roe is a delicate and time-honored process requiring patience, skill, deep respect for tradition. It all begins with the careful extraction of the sacs from female mullets. A task sacs, filled with thousands of tiny eggs, hold the potentially remove the sacs, ensuring they remain intact to preserve and precision. Skilled workers will shape and quality. These gold, once extracted, the roe is immersed in the culinary world. Become one of the most treasured delicacies, its flavor and longevity. The carefully measured salt solution seeps into the roe, drawing out excess. Stage is not just about preservation, while beginning the curing process. Bath, a crucial step that enhances. The pressing stage is where the roe takes on its characteristic perfect balance between firm and tender. Roe starts to develop its signature taste and texture. The sacs are slowly compressed to remove additional mass, layered between weighted boards while shaping them into their distinct flattened form. Step must be done with great care, as the delicate sacs can easily be damaged. Only gentle handling ensures the roe remains. After curing, The roe is meticulously washed to remove any excess salt and impurities. Steam, preparing it for the next transformative phase. The final and most defining stage is sun-drying, where the roe develops its rich amber hue. Changed under the sun, the pieces are turned regularly to achieve even and deep, umami-packed flavor. Careful. This is optimal processing of mullet roe in a factory, which follows a meticulous. Carefully controlled series of steps to ensure the highest quality product. Sealed bags or protective containers to maintain its freshness. The mullet roe is carefully packaged in value for distribution to markets, restaurants, and consumers worldwide and prevent oxidation. After final quality checks, the packaged roe has earned its reputation as ocean gold due to its rich, complex flavor profile. When cured and mullet, it develops an intense umami taste, subtle notes of the sea, complemented by a firm, waxy texture, shaving or grating it over pasta, salads, or warm bread. It becomes creamy when sliced thinly. The most popular preparation. In Japan, karasumi is often served as a premium sake accompaniment. Particularly beloved in Mediterranean mullet roe. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look, like separated into sauces, or simply served worldwide, prize it for its versatility, whether used as a garnish, olive oil and lemon. That's the journey. And subscribe for more food processing videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Seahorse farming is a fascinating process. These unique marine creatures in traditional medicine, aquariums, and beyond, providing a sustainable way to meet the growing demand. Today, we'll explore the incredible seahorse farm and learn how these farms play a vital role in conservation and intriguing as their appearance. With around 46 species, are fascinating creatures with a history. Seahorses, scientifically known as hippocampus, Greek for bent horse. These small, bony fish are named for their shape, which helps them blend seamlessly into their seagrass and coral reef habitats. Unlike other fish, seahorses swim vertically, gliding gracefully in their unique armor-like plates. These ambush predators don't chase their food, but wait patiently, using their long trumpet-like snouts to vacuum up prey, to sustain their energy. Up to 3,000 tiny crustaceans. One of their most extraordinary traits? With no stomach, they must constantly ensuring successful reproduction throughout the mating season. Male seahorses carry and give birth to their young, a rarity in the animal kingdom. Monogamous by nature, seahorses remain loyal to nature's most elegant oddity. Seahorses on large farms in China, Hawaii, and some Southern countries is primarily aimed at supplying the traditional medicine market typically and producing medicinal products. The breeding process is carried out equipped with specialized tanks that are typically a full selection of seahorse pairs for reproduction. After birth, the juveniles are transferred to separate tanks with specialized care conditions. Seahorse water temperature is maintained at around 20 to 28 degrees Celsius, with salinity levels between 30 to 35 and salinity to mimic the seahorse's natural habitat. Into several zones. Each tank is carefully monitored for 10,000. The tanks are equipped with advanced aeration and water filtration systems to maintain quality and provide continuous oxygen for the seahorses. Seahorses take on the responsibility of incubating and birthing. Unlike other fish species, male seahorses have a specialized organ called a brooch, located on their abdomen, which functions similarly to a female. When a female seahorse lays her eggs, development takes place. The incubation process typically lasts. The seahorse draws them into his pouch, where fertilization and several weeks, after which the male gives birth. When the time comes, the male seahorse releases around 2,000 baby seahorses into the world. However, according to some statistics, only about 5 out of 1,000 seahorses survive, as many fall prey to other fish and predators. Tiny baby seahorses into the water. Each birth Modern farms also utilize smart monitoring technology, including cameras and sensor temperature, pH, oxygen levels, and other environmental factors are monitored 24/7 to ensure optimal living conditions, to continuously track the condition of the seahorses. Parameters detect potential issues early. Raising seahorses requires highly specialized techniques. They are fed on plankton and artemia daily. The farming cycle of seahorses, from the egg stage, usually 3 to 4 times a day. An adult seahorse can consume about 50 to 100, a small crustacean rich in nutrients. Farms use specialized pumping systems to provide food. Once ready, seahorses are partial harvest. Typically takes about 6 to 2 based on their intended purpose. China. where they are considered a precious medicinal ingredient with extraordinary healing properties. In traditional Chinese medicine, seahorses are dried seahorses have become a highly valuable commodity in traditional medicine, especially US$ per kilogram, depending on the species and quality. To enhance vitality, improve kidney function, boost the immune system, and treat is very high, with prices ranging from 500 to 1,000 for health issues. The value of dried seahorses are often prepared by cooking them into soup. Asian countries like Singapore and Malaysia are still China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and some whole seahorses with vibrant colors are priced higher. The main consists and traditional herbs, traditional, popular, and quick method. To make seahorse soup, such as ginseng, mushrooms, dried seahorses are soaked in warm water to soften them, then cooked with other nutritious